Hi friends, this is Mangla Pratap and Muralidharan talking about thinking for yourself. Why is it important for you to think about yourself? It's quite easy. If you have a plan, a blueprint about what you're going to be, it is going to help you to energize your mind, your thoughts, your actions with some sort of inspiration towards channelizing your energy. And the way you work matters a lot only if you love your work. If you're highly dedicated to your work, then you can make the change that you want to make it. How do you achieve such a great transformation at work? That happens only when you think for yourself. Take time to think for yourself. Ask yourself what you're doing. Create an action plan for your goals. Set simple and easy tasks to be achieved. Do not think of huge targets at one go. Achieve them in 5 or 6 phases. So it is wise and intelligent for people to identify 6 or 7 phases of achieving their targets by converting them into simple tasks, especially converting them into easy and achievable tasks. What little you can progress today, do that. Take time to invest upon your thoughts and energies. You may even consult the best experts in the area. Think about what could be the new roadmap to achieve your success. Is there any blockade you face? Is there any challenge that you confront beyond your skills or capabilities? If so, who could be the right person to help you accomplish your tasks? The culmination of your tasks will streamline your energies to reach your target. If ever you want to accomplish your targets so easily, it could be in the helping hands of your friends, or the energy that you spend on your own when you're free. What sort of mental picture you have about yourself, or your self-esteem, or your self-image in your mind, all these things matter a lot. So how do we do this? We can do it only if we have clarity in our mind about how we're going to achieve it. So the clarity in thought becomes a clarity in action. I've been telling this for so long to several of my own participants of various training programs. Most of the training programs that I've been doing in corporates concentrate on strategic training, how you train your mind to achieve it. In fact, I teach them how to learn certain things. Learning to learn is very important. That is why I say thinking about yourself is an extremely important step if you want to accomplish something great in life. I've already talked about the contribution of René Descartes, who wrote Meditations on Metaphysics. This great French philosopher, René Descartes, concentrates all about thinking and being. He says, thinking determines being. Cogito ergo sum, meaning I think, therefore I am. So whatever be your thoughts, they determine your sphere of action, your sphere of being, or rather, your trajectory in life. So if your focus is on something, that gets magnified in real life. Whatever you achieve in real life is nothing but what you have already programmed in your mind. That is why I always talk about the great leaders who have changed the historically or politically speaking, the scenarios of various countries. Look at the life of the great Abraham Lincoln. The former president of America, Abraham Lincoln, happened to change the entire roadmap of freedom for the country. He abolished the slave trade forever. How did he do it? Is it easy to change the mindset of people? Is it possible to transform the attitude of people which has been built over years? Yes, it is possible. For that, as a thought leader, you should know what kind of revolutionary change can you initiate. So that revolutionary change comes from within, not from outside. It's about empowering yourself. If you empower yourself, you can achieve the target so easily. This has been demonstrated by various leaders through various activities that they have done on the earth. So the best example that I can always provide you in this regard is about Abraham Lincoln. When he got elected for the first time, he started addressing all the teachers of various schools in the entire United States of America. Why did he do that? Majority of the people never understood why Abraham Lincoln was addressing teachers of various schools. He thought nation was built only in the classrooms of a nation. I still believe, even today, a nation is built in the classrooms of a nation. Why do I believe it? I believe every thought that influences you has some meaningful action or some meaningful culmination in life. We are what we think we are. So we become what we are because of our thinking depository. So we have deposited certain thoughts in our mind. Those thoughts determine the very idea of our own self. In other words, our core potential is determined by our thoughts. So if we can reprogram our thoughts, that means we can strategize our own self-image in a big way. We can challenge all those things that we considered difficult or challenging only if we can re-energize or revitalize our thoughts. It is possible for you to do it. How you do it is in your hands. So think on your own, what sort of strategies can you adopt to change your thoughts, to change the way you are. So you program your mind with positive thoughts every day. Every thought is going to help you to achieve all that you want to achieve. So be very cautious or conscious of what you think. So how do you program your mind is all about what you have access to. If you have access to the right resources in life, if you can look at the positive people around you and talk to them, and maybe you have to observe them and get to know how they change their lives or how they inspire others, that could change all those things that you're doing forever. It has been happening for years for several people. I would say it happened in the case of the great writers such as James Allen, who happened to say, believe in yourself. He said, self-trust is quite essential for an achiever to achieve anything great. I'm sure you could be one of the best achievers if you program your mind with new ideas or innovative ideas or inspiring thoughts, or look at the other people who are inspiring around you. Maybe you can adopt certain habits of thoughts or certain patterns of thoughts, certain actions, or even create an action plan on your own to achieve something great. I'm sure you have all the power to change the attitude that you have. No one else can change your attitude. It is you who decides what is going to be your attitude. But there are people who seem to be immersed in their old thoughts, or rather they seem to be always in touch with their core being, which has been determined by their past. Never limit yourself to the past. Never consider yourself as a limited being. You have the infinite potential within you to achieve all that is great. The reservoir of unlimited divine is within you. Only if you keep working on your attitude, your thought process, your positive vibes, you can change and transform all that you want to do, all that you want to accomplish. I'm sure you can do it. I wish you all good luck. Hope this podcast would help you to energize yourself positively. Good luck to you. Bye-bye. See you. Hi friends, I'm going to talk about doing extraordinary things with ordinary skills and knowledge. Yes, do something extraordinary is the topic that I'm going to talk about today. Visit me at www.mangalaprataban.com. That is MangalaPrataban.com. If you want to know more about me, also visit www.thinksmarttoday.com. That is THINKSMARTTODAY.com. Let's come to the topic. Doing extraordinary things. How do you do extraordinary things in life? If you want to really be an extraordinary person, what you have to do, enlist first all those ordinary skills you have. Work on your capacity building. Have a very good roadmap to achieve your end goals. So identify your goals which can help you to accomplish it. So all that you're going to achieve is possible only if you motivate yourself. Majority of us motivate others, motivate our colleagues, but fail to motivate ourselves. So self-motivation is the key to achieve success. So capacity building can happen only if there is a systematic self-motivation and self-reflection, for which you need to have alacrity. Remember, alacrity is something that you have to really have in mind, rather, which you have to really be quite reflective all about. So only when you contemplate what you need to do, or how do you come up with some new ideas to accomplish something extraordinary. For that, you have to do some mind mapping. So some of us do a lot of mind mapping, and a few of us never really work on our mind mapping. So identify various phases or various stages that you have to really go through to achieve the capacity building. Some of us, when we try to do this capacity building process, we do not really look at those who have already built the capacity. See, it may not be the same process or the same strategies or same courses which could help us to bring out the best in us. What would bring out the best in us? That is, again, your strong determination and willpower, apart from your motivation. In addition to it, the kind of learning strategies you employ matter a lot. For example, hundreds of failures of people like Edison helped him to come up with something great. So be enigmatic, be invincible. That is what I would say is quite important for you. Be invincible. Have faith in your invincibility. Be a phoenix. Whatever be the failure, stand above it. Never allow anybody to rock on you. See, be a rock, to rock on the world, I would say. Never get settled for the less. Never be frustrated with the comments or the kind of bad comments people make. Never worry about it. So you have to have your own good self-esteem. Your self-esteem, your self-image matters a lot. So you should have some good idea about all your skills. You should have a clear estimation of your potentials, your talents, your skills, your knowledge, your technical skills, your cognitive skills, etc. Work on it every day. Talk to people about it. Get to know more about it, and have a systematic, reflective process set in to understand which part of the skill that you can really work on. If you can really work hard and smart and do the best, I'm sure that you will do something greater than what others have done. But it is a bit difficult for a majority of us to achieve capacity building in an easy manner, because people find it extremely difficult to achieve just by concentrating on all that they're doing every day. It is simple. See, all those extraordinary brains happen to work on their ordinary skills but better than other people. So what they have done is simply focusing on their skills at hand. So you focus on yourself, ensure your concentration is high, you're dedicated to all those small tasks that you accomplish. Rework on your failed strategies. See, failures help us to reinvent some of our strategies. In fact, that would be the best thing that you can do all the time. Most of the time, it could be the failures which could lead you to success. So failure in one domain means success in another domain sometimes. So you may look for new capacity building strategies. You can identify new talents and strengths you have. So all those skills that you haven't discovered about yourself or of yourself can be discovered now. So I would say rediscover your talents, unearth your potential, look at the hidden potential you have. Ask somebody who is a well-wisher to identify the skills that you have. Sometimes I remember some of my teachers when I was doing my Masters at Central Institute of English and Foreign Languages. Now it's called the English and Foreign Languages University in Hyderabad. They identified some of my textbook writing skills even when I was a student. They told me, I have the potential to be a textbook writer. I didn't believe it. Later on, when I started doing it, then I came to know, yes, I have that ability to come up with handouts so easily, to write instantly some of these tasks. Or I can even, come up with what kind of strategies can we use for the learners to make the learning process quite interesting. So that is, again, identified or rather discovered by experts who observe you very closely. You may not be the best observer of yourself, so it could be the best to get to know people who have already worked with you to help you come to terms with your skill profile. But remember, they must be the well-wishers of you. They must be people who are interested in your personal growth and professional growth. But it's very difficult to find such people all the time right now. But it is possible for you to identify such people who can recognize and reward your skills, your talents, your knowledge base, and your social skills, or your team magnetism, I would say, or your personal magnetism. So all these can be done only if you reflect on your own. So keep working on it. I'm sure if you want to have better ideas related to this, you can call me up. You can visit my site www.mangalaprataban.com. That is mangalaprataban.com. If you would like to share your ideas, send me a voice message through Anchor. There is a link which is displayed there. Please send your own voice message. I would like to receive your feedback and reflect on it. Wish you all success. Good luck to you. Bye-bye.